In this video, we'll go ahead and invite members to one of our groups. You'll see that we currently have 5 potential buyer groups showing in the left column, and another group called Excel Model. We're going to use this in another video and talk about how we'll be able to grant them access to this folder, which will have an Excel document that can be downloaded and edited. So in this case, we'll see that each of our groups currently has at least one user that's been invited. If I click into any of those, we'll see that we've got these users, and they're in the invite and pending status at this point. If we go into folder permissions, we can also see that all of these groups have the exact same permissions. So I'll go ahead and create a group from scratch, calling this group 6. And I'm going to copy the permissions from one of these other groups. They're exactly the same, so I'll just select any of them and create the group. Immediately we see that the folder permissions have been replicated. If we scroll to the bottom, we also see in the right column that DRM, like the others, is enabled, and likewise for watermarking. So at this point, I can go ahead and invite my members. So I'll simply click the blue button here. So I could import, if this was a large group of people, from a CSV. I could select if any of these people were ones that I invited in the past. I could select them from here, adding them to the group. I can connect to Salesforce, which simply connects to my address book, or I can manually enter these people. So in this case, I'll just put one person in. So I'll go ahead and add Andy. Come and add. So we've built the list over here. We're adding this person to group number 6. And once we've built this list, it could be multiple people, we'll review the invites by clicking the blue button at the bottom. So this confirms once again, that we're adding Andy Bernard to group number 6. And here we can key in our message. We can copy and paste it from elsewhere. Or if we've drafted a message and we'll be using it in the future, we can click the gray Save button, and that will add it to a drop-down menu here. So in future, I could select this message. I'd still be able to make some final edits to it. And once I'm comfortable and ready, I can click Send Invites. So this invite has gone out to Andy. And we are in published mode, so that means that it was sent immediately. If we were in a draft mode, it would be staged until we do put it into publish mode, and that invite would go out. So we're brought back into group number 6. We see Andy, and he's pending. At any point, and after you've initially set up all of your groups, and perhaps a week into the process, you could come into the All Members view, which is here. This is going to show everybody that we've invited to all the groups at this point. And we can click the status column once and twice, and that will put all of my pending invites at the top. Now, what we can do now is go into this gray Invite Options button and send reminders to each of these people. Perhaps they've been delayed in coming in to set their password, so we would send that reminder. Or we can send a manual invite. We might use this if somebody inadvertently deleted the message that they'd received to establish their credentials. Again, carrying on through that process for each of these people, hoping that they come in and do create those user credentials and start reviewing documents. So that's how easy it is to add users to Caplinked.